Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing well. And today, my friends, we're here with a live Age of Empires 4 battle. It's going to be myself on the English facing off against the Holy Roman Empire. So we're going to be trying to give them some Longbowman rush action here in the beginning. So firstly, let's begin here and just kind of move around to get some workers. We need to go find our sheep. And man, I haven't played this map yet. That is a shit ton of gold that you have nearby. So certainly would really reward turtling. Normally when you turtle, obviously you lose access to a lot of that kind of good stuff, right? You're not going to be getting the juicy map control and all the gold nodes that are usually a little bit contested. But on this map, my goodness, that is a whole different beast. All right, so we're going to get a worker out and build our first house down here on the edge of the map is usually a good place. And get you back on sheep after that, and more sheep so we can turn them in so then we can go on a bit of a longer exodus here before we get crazy. So the English obviously have Longbowmen. They have pretty good defensive capabilities. All of their workers have archers, and they do have cheaper farms. Their farm and agriculture is really one of their biggest strengths, like hands down. The HRE usually doesn't do too crazy in the rush department, so feeling a little bit confident about just kind of taking that type of an approach. Now let's go ahead and set up a gold camp here and get going there. Okay, we got some deer. There is some water on this map. Yeah, it looks like a lake in the center, which kind of makes me think we should go early lumber and get some fishing. But first, let's kind of explore the landscape and do our thing, because we are going for gold. Getting the Longbowman, just like pressure your opponent, even if you don't go all in, just like, yeah, just getting a couple just to go over there and like put the fear of God in them is essentially pretty effective. All right, to get you guys moving here, get on the gold, and the gold is now here. So we'll get maybe 2 on gold, and then we can actually go on lumber up here. So we'll get some dudes on lumber and live our best life. So he's trying to find the way to his base. It looks like there's like a big peninsula. I don't know if there's a way to go down south. We're going to have to check and see if it's like a 2-sided pond here or if it's just one situation. Give me the sheep. Give me the sheep, precious. The sheep will certainly do well for us. So we're not going for the fastest tech in the world. We're doing a little bit of a different tech because the fishing here is just too good to pass up on. And keep moving around. We have the lumber economy coming in soon. And all right, so we found his base. Looks like, yeah, he's got an early port. He went very, very early in the port game, which is probably good. And let's see, can we go down here? Yes, it looks like it is a huge circle. So getting there and definitely hammering and, you know, pressuring a little bit, I think would be good. We could even do a little bit of a proxy for our building there, but I don't know how necessary that is. And we're close. We're close. Just need 50 more gold. And it looks like he went back up that way. So we'll go around the north. We could potentially go for the sacred sites. It looks like there are 2 sacred sites on this map, so maybe we could do some sort of shenanigans with those. And for the English, we'll try and get farms going early. Lumber is going to be big. We'll go set up a dock soon. The fish will be good. I'm curious if he's going to build like an actual navy, because to counter his stuff, I could actually build some offensive attack ships and maybe do some nasty work there. That could be something to consider. So a little bit more food. You guys can get started on Ye Old Landmark, which will be free in a second. We're going to build the council hall. So give it to me. 1, a 2, and a 3. I just need 1 more gold turn in. There you go. All right. So the council hall is up. Not the best location. Should have built it a little bit further away, but we'll get 4 workers on that. That should be fine. So basically here we just need food and, you know, food and lumber at this point. Like tier 2 England, I think England usually wants to stay on tier 2 a little bit longer to take advantage of some of the really, you know, good stuff they have. The council hall is coming. We'll get some Longbowmen. We'll just like run them over here, see if we can pick off some workers and then run away. Usually the counter to that is going early cavalry, but in my experience, HRE doesn't go too heavy on cav. I mean, they can, but their strength really lies in their infantry. Which men-at-arms are actually pretty good against Longbowmen. They're shielded, they're pretty durable, so we're not going to go all in on the longbow harass. We're just going to kind of try a little bit of funny business. And let's go explore the bottom side of the map and see what else we can find. All right, so do we want to get the forestry upgrade? Sure, why not? You're a little bit of a ways off tier 2 there. We got 6 on food, which is a little bit light, but that's all right. We can even pull these guys off gold. We don't really need gold at tier 2 with England. All right, more sheep coming in for England, James. Yes. The forestry upgrade is on the way. Go ahead and get a dock going. We'll get some fishing boats. Oh, okay, so it actually is just one big peninsula, so I can't get to his base from there. Okay, very interesting. Man, this map is just so resource rich. There's so much stuff here. All right, let's go ahead and get another house. You know how much I love getting supply blocked, so we are not going to do that right now. The council hall is about ready. The forestry upgrade is done. Let's go ahead and get a port so we can go ahead and start getting some juicy fishing action going. We just need a little bit more wood. And the scout has found us. So let's go just kind of explore the top of the map. We'll build the harbor here. And come on, turn in the wood. Taking your sweet time. Gosh darn it. Yeah, deer camps everywhere. This map is just so resource rich. Pretty crazy. Some of them are like really bare bones. All right, so now we need to start switching in here. Longbows are ready. So you guys can just jump on the this, and then they can actually just go fishing. Longbows, we need a little bit more wood, so let's actually take 2 of you guys and get you on wood. We need to go pretty hard in the paint on the wood. So after a couple more drop-offs, we should be able to have a constant chain of Longbowmen. All right, so here they come. We're gonna just get like 4 of them and press in, I think. I think that should be fine. So we'll do this, do this. We just need to make sure we have ample wood, so we're gonna send all of our additional workers there. Cancel one of you guys, cancel one of you. And yeah, let's, what is this, a scout? Oh, it's just a pig. I was about to go meet my fate battling the dread pig, but not today. The pig is not gonna show me who's boss this time. They're really strong. I made the mistake of attacking them many times in the early game. All right, so we got a scout here. That's fine. If he comes in, I can pop him with all my workers, which is pretty funny. Watch this. So the English workers have bows, so they can actually do some work, which is great. All right, so let's kind of just stream across. Just take some longbowmen. Well, probably 4 is enough. I think 4 is enough. So we'll get 1 more worker, and then we're just going to go full eco. It's kind of like a bait and switch. We're pretending like we're going to do some sort of a rush, but really we're not. We're being sneaky. Go down there to set up another house. Let's see if we can not get supply blocked in this game. That would actually be an accomplishment. I think that'd be a first-time achievement for me. The longbowman will be there soon. I didn't see what age he was in. Let's go scout and see what he's up to. Okay, so he just got feudal age, which means now he can start getting cavalry. But if I could just pick off like, 4 or 5 workers and force him to build defensive buildings, like that's a huge win for us, basically. All right, fishing boats, they're coming out. We're just going very, very eco-heavy. Not even doing anything with gold right now. And the scout has pushed in a little bit dangerously. Okay, now he's walling. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's like perfect for us. The fact that he's doing this is like a huge win. Because we've only invested in a couple longbowmen, which we could just like pull back and do our thing. And now we could just go really, really eco-heavy. We could even build rush to the next age. Let's go ahead and pull 4 in gold. Get ready to tech up. England has a pretty good late game. They for sure can do some work. Trading boats, just keep them coming out. The 4 longbowmen are on the way. Let's see if we could like pop some workers from over the wall. Let's just get real greedy here. Should be fun. We can start building some farms as well. So we'll start like slowly transitioning into the farms. So we'll just build like a couple here and there when we have like spare wood. Granted, on this map, I don't know if we ever need to. Yeah, he's got a lot of fish. There's his town hall right there. Can the longbowmen poke? They can't really do much here. So let's go around the top and see if we can do anything there. And the fishing boats, just keep them coming. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. We got gold. We're gonna potentially go to the next age. I could like do some sort of an all-in as well. Does he have an attack ship here? Oh, he does actually. Okay, so you guys just come in and you can jump on the old berry bushes or something. All right, it's fine. Our fishing boats can just flee. He's attacking here, so he's going to be asserting naval dominance, which is no, it's fine. It's not a huge deal. So we'll just run our fishing boats away and see what he wants to do. If he wants to stay here, I think I can actually range him with the longbowmen. Yeah, let's go like poke up on the walls here. All right, so we're on our way. Our food economy is okay. We probably need to just do that. I think we have enough on wood for now. And the longbowman, is this a stables? It is. So, okay, so what we're going to do is just pull back now. He's going to be investing in cavalry, so we don't want to mess with that. So we're just going to pull our longbowmen back, and they can do okay because they do have like the spike traps, but for the most part, it's a little bit dicey for sure. So English farms do get a benefit from building near mills. So typically you do want to build like a mill near them to get a little bit more efficient. And good, we got the berry economy, we got more sheep, so let's go ahead and herd those guys in. And what is our income? 310 right now. Okay, there is a wild boar, there is some deer camps on the coast, and it looks like he just left. I don't know what he was doing here, but our fishing boats can come back. And we could even try and like play the naval game a little bit more aggressively, although no, he's coming in with 2 warships, so we don't want to mess with that. Okay, no problem. So you guys get on the berry bushes, run our little boats away. We're gonna have to do some like sort of land-based push, which is fine. So do we want the eco upgrades? I'm not sure if we really need to yet. We could go ahead and get the wheelbarrow, which is just ubiquitously quite good. The longbowmen have done their part, so they can just take the high road and then come down and under here. We have the berry economy in full effect. Let's go ahead and get houses and houses, and then you can come back here. Our fishing boats have been caught, so yeah, he's done well. I mean, definitely a lot of wood we spent on fishing, and he just, punished us for it, so very well played. Now, we could get trading. Like, some nice trade routes on the top of the map, since we have map control, would be nice. So let's see if we can do that. So we're going to set you up like this, and let's get some more in gold. So to go to the next age, I think I need, what do I need, 600 for that? Yeah, 600 and 1200, so we'll just go to the next age. He's probably teching as well. HRE is going to be looking for relics. We could get a bunch of English knights and, start doing some cavalry harass, like go threaten his walls, which actually probably wouldn't be bad, but let's wait till tier 3 for that. To switch into horsemen. We'll just go eco for now. And we can even get some stone for an expansion. And you guys can come over here. I feel like we're okay on wood for now. All right, very good. So the stone is going. We have a fair amount of workers doing their thing here. We could take out the wild boar. I don't know if the 4 longbowmen could actually kill that boar. He's got his boats here just sitting and just having a good old jolly time at our expense. All right, so the wheelbarrow's about to finish. we don't need to quite do the gathering capacity quite yet, but it looks like he's got some horsemen coming in, so let's just pull back to our defenses. You guys can come back and down. We can produce more longbowmen. Yeah, nice little counter harass from him. He can probably get like 2 workers for his efforts. We'll pull back towards the town hall and then just kind of keep poking with longbowmen. Longbowmen are really good at defending. Like really, really excellent. I'm glad to see he invested in some cavalry because that gives me a little bit more flexibility in knowing that he's not just like power checking, right? We had enough sheep there. Our farm economy's doing all right. We got stone on the way now. And we're actually pretty close to going 3rd age. The 3rd age is upon us. We can maybe pick off 1 horseman here. Let's see if he's paying attention. We do have the spike traps as well. All right, so how are we doing on gold and food? Let's see if we can pick off a horseman. Just give me the 1 horseman if we can, precious. And good, we got 1. I'll take it. Horseman for 2 workers. Yeah, he probably still comes out a little bit ahead there. All right. So only a little bit more. There goes my trading idea, though, because we can't really effectively do that. I think for an expansion, we just go up here, like right next to the berry bushes, and do that with that gold node, because here we have so much on this map. It's crazy. Like, such a good map for turtling. And it's going to be 300 for that. For the next landmark, we'll build the King's Palace, which we can actually build right now. So let's sneak up there and build it. Acts as a town center. Very good. We'll set it up like so. And the longbowmen can kind of creep around. Yes. I keep forgetting with England, you get like the free... You get a lot of good stuff with the your landmarks. They can essentially be expansions or keeps. Like, it's very, very fluid and straightforward. So we'll go to tier 3. Then we're going to switch into cavalry of our own. Just go like longbowmen and cavalry. I think that should do the trick. We're going to go ahead and power expand right here for our landmark. The longbowmen can kind of hang tight. We don't want to be like too exposed. If he manages to stop this, it's going to be a problem for sure. Let's go ahead and get on the berry bushes here. All right, jump on ye old berry bushes. Longbowmen, we don't really need to do too much there. We could go ahead and build a blacksmith as well. Although I don't know how urgent it is, but we'll go ahead and set one up down there. And the King's Palace is on the way, and we're going to continue, getting that sweet food. Horticulture. Let's get double broad axes for the lumber. Let's go ahead and pump some more guys over there. Yeah, England is definitely a fun faction. And yeah, he spent a lot on walls. It's a fair amount of wood. I did lose out on the naval thing, though. Like, his fishing is just going to be bananas now. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. So hopefully our expansion can kind of give us a little bit of an edge there. And we can maybe muster, a decent army of sorts to press him. All right, so let's go ahead and get cavalry here. And can we afford another one? Not quite. You guys keep going on lumber. And I don't think it's quite time to build another one of those yet. Is he going to come in more aggressively? I don't think so. I think we're kind of at a time of peace. So he got Castle Age. I'm about to get Castle Age too. So our pacing is pretty similar. Hopefully I can just out-macro him in the late game. We'll see. Usually HRE doesn't like fighting heavy cavalry. That's one of the better tools against them. And he does have a prelate going here, which we'll need to shut down because the sacred sites do give him a little bit of a bonus. So we'll have to move in there and try and stop him. All right, so let's go ahead and get a second one of these. England has decent men-at-arms too. It's something that we should probably consider looking into. All right, do this and then head on over here. We need to go ahead and hit you pretty hard. And now we should be at the next age in just a hot second. All right, so we'll get you guys and get some on lumber. And now we can really start macroing pretty heavily. Just need a little bit more lumber to get this mill. And then we can have the deer hunting camp going in full effect. All right, so you guys in 5. Let's go ahead and upgrade the longbowmen to veteran longbowmen. And we're going to want to go get that sacred site. In the meantime, doing some work here. We can go ahead and get ready to capture some relics. And the knights will be out. We can go with the English heavy cavalry. Oh yeah, he's actually still sitting there. I was hoping he had left, but it would appear that's not the case. All right, so lumber you go. So we got upgrades going. Let's go ahead and get the English knights. Now it's time for us to do like a land-based press. Yeah, we're gonna get the veteran longbowmen, maybe secure some trading routes if we can. So let's just get a trader going just to, see what kind of benefits we can get and build another lumber mill to be a little bit closer and have more efficient trade. And good. Yeah, we're gonna have to build some workers. If we really want to have frontal pressure, we need to bring some workers with us to, macro force behind our attack. We got lumber going here. We got gold going here. And I think there's some sort of food up here as well. Yeah, there's very nice. All right, so the knights are coming out. Once we get a handful of knights, we should be able to push. We have the veteran longbowmen. Let's go ahead and do the ranged upgrades. And we can take out this boar in the meantime. Boromir, we'll take him out and let our workers just go ham there. All right, very good. So now we can go ahead and push up. Let's go ahead and pull like 4 workers and have them come here. And then they can come up here. So let's go this way, and this way. Stay away from the coast. And aside from that, we can just kind of start macroing. Yeah, just get some goodness going. Although these workers might unfortunately be spotted by his fleet. Set up a church so we can go grab that relic. And some of the lumber dudes here can come in and set up some more farms. All right, very good. So we see where he's at. We're gonna get his scouts. Longbowman should be able to do the trick. Oh, he's actually got a pretty reasonable little army here. Let's pull back. Yeah, let's pull back. These workers can go ahead and garrison in there, so let's garrison them. And we need to take them out of the control groups. All right, so let's garrison it up. We can fight here. And we're going to get a lot of arrow towers shooting at them. So, yeah, the Longbowmen should do pretty well. Let's go ahead and set the spike traps. We just juke around. That is a lot of HRE, infantry, and heavy cavalry. So let's just run around the tower. And hopefully we can drag them through the mud here. Let's go ahead and garrison a little bit. A little scoot and shoot. Scoot and shoot. Scoot and shoot, baby. Oh, he's actually getting aggressive. Wow, okay. Interesting. Was not expecting this type of aggression. So we better respond in kind, obviously. So let's go ahead and get some Longbowmen and get the heavy cavalry coming out. And just kind of, yeah, just keep poking. We might have time to do something about this. Let's see, the heavy cavalry should be able to deal with those troops. And for now, you guys can go ahead and just set farms around the town hall. Our knights will pretty decisively defeat their infantry. Yeah, we just need to get back a little bit. How is this doing? Okay, so it's on its way to burning down. Let's go ahead and get you guys out, repair, and pull you back in. See what we can do. Just keep the council hall going, get these troops going, and fight the good fight. All right, so we're getting the repairs going. I don't know if they quite see it yet, but we need to go secure that landmark for sure. Town hall is providing some firepower. Okay, let's get you going and you going here, and then just move up. Is that a prelate in here? What's that old man doing here? Looking to cause some problems. All right, so we got the repairs going. I don't think he's noticed it yet, thankfully, which is good. Let's go ahead and repair here and see if we can shoot these guys off. And now we can go ahead and re-garrison. Yep, get the shooting, and hopefully we can secure this position. As far as trading goes, let's go ahead and just buy some wood, and then we can set up a siege workshop because it looks like we're going to need it. So siege, and hopefully we can fight them off here. The cavalry will do very well for us. The heavy cav, the knights. And it seems like it's going all right. All right, let's pull back, get a knight getting in there. Cav seem to be fighting, but he's got some big numbers for sure. Some heavy HRE aggression. Longbowmen aren't super good against the heavy infantry. That's one of the problems we're facing here. All right, so we're going to just have to pull back and play defensively for a minute and just try and get our bearings, because he's pretty all in here. Granted, I think that eco advantage is going to hurt because we just lost our landmark too. Okay, so we got you guys on the way. Our infantry won't trade terribly well there, so we're going to have to get some mangonels and like anti-infantry tools. Pull you guys back. Longbows just kind of poke and stroke. We got some cavalry to shoot with as well. He does have the great swords too. All right, so shooting. Just kind of keep attacking, and the workers can just kind of loop around. They can take them for the good old rope and dope here. All right, just keep going. Let's get the cavalry like massing back here so we can actually get some numbers. And we have enough for a mangonel, not quite, so we need a little bit more wood. Okay, fair play. All right, so let's hustle, guys. Let's hustle. Pump those English legs. You workers can come back here. He's losing some men-at-arms there. Some of them are being kind of dragged around. We need a little bit more wood. So now we can get a mangonel, which I don't know if it's going to be in time. Yeah, I mean, he's taking some attacks here. We'll send the knight in and just do some scooting and shooting. Yeah, he's losing stuff, but man, oh man, he's got so much stuff. He's got like the Burgrave Palace. This is very, very aggressive. Talk about like heavy armor, huh? Which makes sense. It's pretty good against like the longbows, right? Longbows like don't do much against heavy armor. We can kill the greatswords pretty effectively. Yeah, that's like one thing we can do. And now he's got like all his production infrastructure here. All right, knights. And like interestingly enough, his men-at-arms are trading pretty well versus my cavalry. I didn't expect them to perform so well. All right. Yeah, he's still hunting here. Can we garrison at anything? We could garrison in the town hall, I suppose. I feel like it's going to be pretty hard to stop this right now. Ooh, the mangonels here. We really need this. This is like the one thing that could like save us from all this. Oh my god. Come on. GG, well played. Nice rush. So guys, there you have it. That is a really cool HRE rush. Like he played so differently than I normally expect as well. You know, I was expecting a more what's it called? A more like turtling, like classic HRE, build, keeps, expand, but he probably just was on one base and just built like, was super invested in, you know, a tier 3 infantry push using probably the Burgrave Palace. So the Burgrave Palace is the unique landmark for the HRE that basically lets you produce 5 troops at a time. So when they get tier 3, they're just like, oh, let's go bananas and move in there and get all the upgraded men-at-arms. And honestly, my Longbowman couldn't do shit against them. Like, really couldn't do anything. So very well played. That was cool. Like, I love, you know, getting smashed like that is great because it teaches you a lot of lessons about strategies. And now I'm kind of thinking of some cool ideas with HRE. And also, maybe I need to go more early on the pressure against them. Like he got the naval dominance against me and like kind of pinned me in, and then yeah, from there it was a bit of an issue. Those maps are weird where it's like half navy, half not. It's very, very tough to decide how you want to approach that. But I would have liked to have seen the yeah, he was pretty well ahead on most things. It's probably because of the fish economy, honestly. Like I think it just came down to that. So GG, well played. We'll see you next time. My opponent played great, and that is it for now. Cheers.